sin x plus sin y. Sin x plus sin y is equal to sin x plus y, comma, mod x plus mod y is equal to 1. So sin x plus sin y is equal to sin x plus y and mod x plus mod y is equal to 1. So how many solutions are there for this equation? So how to start? What we can use? We can use transformations. So what is sin x plus sin y? 2 sin x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2 is equal to, in that we can use submultiple angle formula. Sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. That is 2 sin x plus y by 2 cos x plus y by 2. 2 sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. And now 2 can be cancelled. But sin x plus y by 2 cannot be cancelled. It may be 0. Therefore, first of all, write sin x plus y by 2 is equal to 0, or if it is not 0, we will get this equation. That implies sin x plus y by 2 is equal to 0 means x plus y by 2 is n pi, or this one, this is cos x minus y by 2 minus cos x plus y by 2 is equal to 0. So that implies x plus y is equal to 2n pi, or see, this is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b, 2 sin a sin b, that is 2 sin x by 2 sin y by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, either x plus y is equal to 2n pi, or sin x by 2 is equal to 0, or x by 2 is equal to n pi, or x is equal to 2n pi, or sin y by 2 is equal to 0, that is y by 2 is equal to n pi, or y is equal to 2n pi. So these are the solutions we get. But another condition is mod x plus mod y must be equal to 1. So consider here. So if you put n is equal to 0, you will get x plus y is equal to 0. So that is one possibility. If you put n is equal to 1, you will get 2 pi. 2 pi means 6 point something. But that x plus y is 1 only. And therefore, that cannot be 2 pi, that cannot be minus 2 pi like that. So this is the only possibility. Similarly, here also. Put n is equal to 0, you will get 0. Put n is equal to 1, you will get 2 pi. So if it is 2 pi, it is 6 point something. If you add another positive number, then you will get greater than 6 but not 1. Therefore, x is equal to 0. Similarly, y is equal to 0. And using this and this, we will find the values of x and y. Hello. Any doubts? Muhammad, any doubts? Funny Akshit.
Sir, can you tell the first step, sir?
This one.
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me, sin C plus sin D formula.
2 sin A plus B by 2 cos C minus B by 2.
That only I have written.
Okay, sir.
Now what is sin 2 theta formula?
Sin 2 theta.
What is sin 2 theta, Harshit?
Sin 2 theta 2 sin theta cos theta.
So that only I have written here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Any more? Any more doubts? Right. Now combining this and that. Now x plus y is equal to 0, comma, mod x plus mod y is equal to 1. Now y is equal to minus x. This implies y is equal to minus x. That implies mod x plus, in place of y write minus x, again mod x is equal to 1. That is 2 mod x is equal to 1, or mod x is equal to 1 by 2. That means x is equal to plus or minus 1 by 2. Therefore, if x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to, it's a negative, minus 1 by 2. If x is equal to minus 1 by 2, y is minus of minus 1 by 2. So this is one solution. Here, solution of this equation means 1x and 1y. So together, we give you the solution of this equation. Okay? And therefore, this is one solution and this is second solution. Next, this one, x is equal to 0. This implies, if you put x is equal to 0, you will get mod y is equal to 1. That implies y is equal to plus or minus 1. So one solution is 0 comma 1 and the other solution is 0 comma minus 1. Similarly, if you put y is equal to 0, you will get mod x is equal to 1. So 1 comma 0, one solution, minus 1 comma 0, other solution. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of solutions is 6. Right on? Any doubts? Next, 20th question. Number of solutions of the equation sin x by cos 3x plus sin 3x by cos 9x plus sin 9x by cos 27x is equal to 0 in the interval 0 comma pi by 4. See, we already did this problem in transformations. So anyhow, once again I will do. So first I will type this sin x by cos 3x. See, this can be written as 1 by 2 to cos 3x cos x to sin x cos x. So what I have done is multiply numerator and denominator with 2 cos x. What is the numerator? Sin 2x by 2 cos 3x cos x. And now write sin 2x as sin 3x minus x by 2 cos 3x cos x. And see, what is sin A minus B formula? Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B by cos 3x cos x. And see, this becomes half into sin 3x cos x by cos 3x cos x, that is tan 3x minus cos 3x sin x by cos 3x cos x, that is tan x. Okay, so this first expression is half into tan 3x minus tan x. If you observe, the number 3 is here, the number 1 is here. And therefore, the given equation or given expression is equal to 0 implies, see, for the first one, half into tan 3x minus tan x. Then tell me now for this one what happens? Half into, already I have written half. So tan 9x minus tan 3x plus, for the third one, tan 27x minus tan 9x is equal to 0. And therefore, tan 3x cancelled, tan 9x cancelled. So that implies tan 27x minus tan x is equal to 0. So now we have to solve that equation. Madam. Right, any doubts? Any doubt in this equation? Up to this. So this is the final equation we got. So tan 2x, tan 27x is equal to tan x. Tan 27x is equal to tan x. And therefore this is, or you can write use tan only. So tan 27x or 27x, what is the general condition? Tan x is equal to tan alpha implies x is equal to n pi plus alpha. So n pi plus alpha. So that is 26x is equal to n pi, or x is equal to n pi by 26. N belongs to z. But if you take n negative number, that does not belong to 0 comma pi by 4. So put x is equal, n is equal to 0, you will get 0, but it is given as open interval. So 0 does not belong to that set. So does not take 0. 1. So you should not take 0 because if you put n is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to 0, which is not in the domain 0 comma pi by 4. N is equal to 1, pi by 26, okay? Or I will write directly pi by 26, 2 pi by 26, 3 pi by 26, 4 pi by 26, 5 pi by 26, 6 pi by 26, 7 pi by 26, like that. Up to which number we have to write? So this number must be less than pi by 4. This number must be less than pi by 4. So observe whether this is less than pi by 4 or not. 7 by 26 less than 1 by 4. It should be 7 by 26 less than 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 means 0.25. So 0.25 means, or you can do like this. Cross multiply this. So the inequality should prevail. That is 28 less than 26. Wrong. Therefore, this is greater than this one. Therefore, don't take this one. And write this one. 6 pi by 26 less than pi by 4. Is it true or not? Cross multiply. 24 less than 26. Okay. Therefore, this is less than pi by 4. And hence, all these are less than pi by 4. So, number of solutions is how many? 6 is the answer. Right on. Any doubts? Next, 22nd one. 22nd one. The number of distinct real roots of the equation tan 2 pi x by x square plus x plus 1 is equal to minus root 3. So, number of distinct real roots of the equation tan 2 pi x by x square plus x plus 1 is equal to minus root 3 is. Now to do this, what is minus root 3? What is minus root 3? Tan minus root 3 means, so what is that value? So you can take that as minus pi by 3. So you can take that as minus pi by 3, isn't it? Because tan minus pi by 3 is minus root 3. And therefore, I can write the general solution now. 2 pi x by x square plus x plus 1 is equal to n pi plus alpha. That is minus pi by 3. Now I can cancel pi. That is 2x by x square plus x plus 1 is equal to n minus 1 by 3. Now dividing this with x is difficult, but dividing this with x is easy. Dividing x with x square plus x plus 1 means we can't get anything. But if you divide this with x, we can simplify that. Therefore, first of all, write like this. 3n minus 1 by 3, and now reverse. So x square plus x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 3 by 3n minus 1. So see what happens now. X square plus x plus 1 by x is equal to 6 by 3n minus 1, and x square by x, x by x, 1 and 1 by x is equal to 6 by 3n minus 1. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 6 by 3n minus 1 minus 1. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 3n minus 1 LCM. So 6 plus 1, 7 minus 3n. Now we discuss about this, because we know that x plus 1 by x range is either less than or equal to minus 2 or greater than or equal to 2. So if x is positive, it is greater than or equal to 2. X is negative, it is less than or equal to 2. Therefore, basing on that, we can discuss. Better. So see once again. So first this minus root 3 can be written as tan minus pi by 3. And after that, general solution for tan equation. And simplification and reverse this equation. So because we can write simply x plus 1 by x. Okay. Right, see, we know that x plus 1 by x less than or equal to minus 2, or x plus 1 by x greater than or equal to 2. And therefore, 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1 less than or equal to minus 2 or greater than or equal to 2. Now we have to simplify this. So 7 minus 3n less than or equal to minus 6n plus 2, or 7 minus 3n. So first of all, this is an integer now, so it is better to don't do like this. First of all, so write plus 2 less than or equal to 0, or 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1 minus 2 greater than or equal to 0. So better do like this. So this implies 7 minus 2, 5, minus 3n minus 6 minus 9n by 3n minus 1 less than or equal to 0, or 7 plus 2, 9, minus 3n minus 6n minus 9n greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and therefore this implies 9n minus 5 by 3n minus 1 less than or equal to 0, or 9n minus 9 by 3n minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Okay, so see once again. So this is 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1 plus 2 less than or equal to 0. 7 minus 2, this is 5, minus 3n plus 6n. Oh, minus 3n plus 6n. plus 3n by 3n minus 1 less than or equal to 0. So 9 minus 9, that is okay. And therefore, now there is no need to multiply minus again. So simply we can write or that one. Now, after this, we will simplify. Write down. Suppose you don't want to do all that, you can simply do like this. Consider x plus 1 by x is equal to 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1. Start substituting the numbers. Suppose put n is equal to 0. What you will get? Minus 7. Okay, it is less than minus 2. So our aim is this number should not lie in between minus 2 and plus 2, because this number should not lie in between minus 2 and plus 2. Therefore, minus 7. Put n is equal to 1. 7 minus 3, 4. By 3 minus 1, 2. 2, okay. Next, n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. 7 minus 6, 1. And what is this? 6 minus 1, 5. Now it lies in between minus 2 and plus 2. So we should not take that. Now, n is equal to, it's over. Suppose if you take n is equal to 3, then what happens? See, 7 minus 9 minus 2 by 9 minus 1. So again, you will get proper fractions only. And now go to negative numbers. N is equal to minus 1. So 7 plus 3, 10. And by minus 4. So this is minus 5 by 2. Less than minus 2. N is equal to minus 2. N is equal to minus 2. 6 plus 7. 13. And minus 6 minus 1. Minus 7. So minus 7. So we take this. So this is minus 13 by 7. Minus less than minus 2. So don't take this. See once again. So substituting numbers one by one. So put n is equal to 0. You will get 7 by minus 1. Put n is equal to 1. And 7 minus 3. 4 by 3 minus 1, 2. Okay. Put n is equal to 2. 7 minus 6, 1. By 6 minus 1, 5. So do not take that. And put n is equal to minus 1. What is minus 1? 7 plus 3, 10 by minus 4. Okay. Put n is equal to minus 2. That is 7 plus 6, 13. By minus 6 minus 1 minus 7. Don't take this. Suppose if you take, put n is equal to minus 3, what happens? So minus 3 means, what is this? 9. 9 plus 7, 16. By minus 3, minus 9 minus 1, minus 10. So it is also less than, greater than minus 2. That is lies in between minus 2 and plus 2. Therefore, how many solutions are there? 1, 2, 3. Right on. So all you can do this. Now we'll do this also. But just observation this is. Now he has given 4, 5, 5. Now we got only 3. Okay. So where we did, so there any find? Muhammad?
Sir, can you explain the last second step, sir?
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll do that only. Because he has given actually 5 solutions, but we are getting only 1, 2, 3. 3 solutions only.
Okay.
See, once again, so this should lie either less than minus 2 or greater than 2. Therefore, this means this one, this is less than or equal to minus 2 or greater than or equal to 2. Therefore, 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1 plus 2 less than or equal to 0, or 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1 minus 2 greater than or equal to 0. And just take LCM, we get this one. And this is okay. And by multiplying minus, we get that. Now let us verify. He has given 5. Whether we are getting 5. So this one, 3 into n plus 5 by 3 by 3 into n minus 1 by 5. Or you can write like this, 3n plus 1 by 3n minus 1 can be written as like this also. Because if ratio is negative, product is also negative. Or 9n minus 9 into 3n minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Therefore, n should lie in between minus 5 by 3 and 1 by 3, or n belongs to this one, n minus 1, this is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 to 1. And what are the numbers we get then? So we get 0, this is minus 1 point. So minus 1, and we are getting 0. We should take only integers now. So minus 1, 0. We are getting only 2 numbers here. We are not getting any number here. Oh, is equal to 0 also. So close. Close. Therefore, here you will get 1. So only you are getting 3 numbers, 3 solutions. But he has given 5. In both ways, I am getting 3 only. So n is equal to 0 plus or minus 1. So what is the original solution? What is the original solution? Oh, right, do. So first of all, let me complete this. So we are not interested about n, we are interested about x. So just I am thinking about only n. See once again. So you can do like this, or just I previously said portion. So you get n is equal to minus 1, 0 or 1. But actually our discussion is x plus 1 by x, not the value of n. So x plus 1 by x is equal to what? 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1. So put x, n is equal to minus 1 here. So you will get 9 by minus 4. Now don't try to solve this. Definitely you will get two values of x. Because if this is 2, just it is a perfect square. You will get only one value, that is 1. If this is minus 2, definitely you will get only one value, that is minus 1. But if this is a number greater than 2, or this is a number less than minus 2, definitely you will have two solutions. If this number lies in between minus 2 and plus 2, no solution. Okay, and therefore, so what is the value of this? If you put n is equal to minus 1, that is 10 by minus 4. So two solutions. So what are those solutions? I don't need. Okay, two solutions. Put n is equal to 0. 7 by minus 1, minus 7. Definitely it will have two solutions. Now put n is equal to 1. 7 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 1, 2. That means definitely x is equal to 1. One solution. Okay. The total number of solutions is 5. Madam. So it's a big question. So if you want, I can explain once again. Chandra Sai.
Sir, could you explain once again, sir?
Right, okay, definitely. That is a big question. So, see, I will do once again, no problem. We can learn a lot. First of all, learn about x plus 1 by x graph. It is also useful to you. So, x plus x is always greater than or equal to 2 for all x greater than 0. Whenever x is positive, x plus 1 by x greater than or equal to greater than 0. Similarly, x plus 1 by x less than or equal to minus 2 for all negative numbers. And you can draw the graph and you can remember the graph also. See, the graph of x plus 1 by x is, if you put x is equal to 1, you will get to 2. Suppose this is the value of 2. And this graph is like this. See, this graph is like this. Similarly, if x is equal to minus 1, you will get to minus 2. This is the point. And the graph will be like this. So this is the graph of x plus 1 by x. Okay. And therefore, so if you draw a horizontal line here, it won't cut the graph. That means it does not have any solution. Suppose if you draw the line y is equal to 2, it touches the graph. That means only one solution. Here, the line intersects the graph 2 times. That means it has 2 solutions. Okay? Right, write down. First, draw this graph. This is very useful graph. X plus 1 by x graph. Fx is equal to x plus 1 by x. So these type of problems will take so much time. So don't worry about that. All problems will not be like that. So tan x is equal to tan alpha. That is x is equal to n pi plus alpha. And I can cancel pi on both sides. And therefore, this is equal to what? 3n minus 1 by 3. Reverse this. 3 by 3n minus 1. And you can cross multiply that. So this is x square by x plus 1 by x is 6 by 3n minus 1. You can write this plus 1 here. Therefore, you will get 6 plus 1, 7 minus 3n by 3n minus 1. See here, x plus 1 by x is there. Okay. And now by substituting also, you can verify that if you put n is equal to 0, 1 or minus 1 only, these values will be either less than minus 2 or greater than or equal to 2. And therefore, for n is equal to 0, 1, minus 1 only, we have to search for the values of x. So if n is equal to 0, you will get 7 by minus 1. For this equation, you will have 2 solutions. For x plus 1 by x is equal to, put n is equal to 1, 7 minus 3, 4 by 1 means 3 minus 1, 2. For this equation, you will have one solution. Next, put n is equal to minus 1, 7 plus 3, 10 by, what is that, minus 4. So this is also a number less than minus 2. Therefore, it will have 2 solutions. So totally 5 solutions are there. Now tell me about this. Now Chandrasai, tell me. Chandrasai, any doubts? Chandrasai, Chandrasai.
Forgot to lower hand, sir.
Okay, okay. Akshari Srikari.
Sir, the n values we got by trial and error method. Zero,
Just we
one,
have
and
done
minus
already.
one.
Previously we have done.
Okay, sir.
I told you, but this is the mathematical procedure. That's why I did that. But by trial and error, you can get the values of n.
Okay, sir.
So it is. There is sometime we can do another problem. We can do 28th one. See, number of solutions of the equation modulus of cos mod x minus x is equal to mod x. For all x belongs to closure interval minus 2 pi comma 2 pi. See, the number of solutions of the equation modulus of cos mod x minus x is equal to mod x for all x belongs to minus 2 pi comma 2 pi. That is the question. Now case 1, whether x is positive or not, that is the question. Suppose x is greater than or equal to 0. Then immediately mod x is equal to x. And therefore, that equation becomes mod cos x minus x is equal to mod x means x. Therefore, mod cos x is equal to 2x. See, this is a trigonometric function. This is algebraic function. So we cannot solve trigonometric function is equal to algebraic function. So if an equation contains both the trigonometric functions and algebraic terms like x, x square, so on, the only way to do the problem is graphs. Okay, and now we draw the graphs. So this is the graph of cos x. Like this. So this is the graph of cos x. But we need cos x mod cos x graph. So the negative values become positive values. So this is the graph of cos x, the mod cos x. Okay. And what is the graph of 2x? Y is equal to 2x. It is a straight line passing through origin. So already we discussed it. Y is equal to mx is the equation of a straight line passing through origin. Therefore, one point is 0, 0. Okay. Now where you will get 1? If you put x is equal to half, this is pi by 2. This is 1 point something. So half means you will get here. So at half you will get 1. That means you can join these. So this is the straight line. And you tell me how many times mod cos x graph and 2x graph intersects at only 1 point. Therefore, this equation has only one solution. Right? Now, we did only one case, that is x greater than or equal to 0. After that, we will discuss about x less than 0. Right? Sai Shankar.
Sir, once explain that straight line, sir.
What is that?
Straight line.
What straight line?
So in the graph, sir. For
What
2x.
is the equation of that line? You tell me first.
2x, sir.
Y is equal to 2x. If x is equal to 0, what is y?
0, sir.
0. So 1 point on the straight line is
0. Origin.
0, comma 0. Okay. Now
Yes,
if you
sir.
put x is equal to 1 by 2, what is y?
1, sir.
1. So that is the point. Half comma 1.
1.
Half comma 1.
1.
Okay. And now,
Okay, sir.
so how a straight line is formed? Just joining points on the straight line. So if you
Okay.
join these two, you will get the straight line.
Okay, sir.
Right, case 2 now. Now you try case 2. I will give 1 minute time. So what is case 2? X less than 0. Now you try case 2 and tell me how many solutions you will get. So don't see the graph, don't see the boards. Right, see this one. Suppose x less than 0, then mod x is minus x. Okay, and now in place of mod x, I can write minus x. Now this minus x cancel. So you'll get mod cos x is equal to 0. So mod cos minus theta is cos theta only. Mod cos x 0 means cos x only 0. So cos x is equal to 0 has 4 solutions actually in between this minus 2 pi and 2 pi. What are those? Minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. But what is the heading here? X is negative. Therefore, you should not take positive values. So how many values are there? 2. So in the first case, you got 1 solution. In second case, you got 2 solutions. So totally 3 solutions are there. Okay. So the answer is 3. Now Shrutik. Shrutik, what is the doubt?
Sir, x is negative, you told no, sir. Then minus of minus x is plus x, no, sir.
Where is minus of minus 6?
There minus x.
Where is minus?
Sir, there in the question minus x is there, no, sir.
Minus 6 is there.
When x is negative, minus of minus x, no, sir.
When x is negative, x will be negative. There is no mod here, na Shrutik.
Okay,
There is no
sir.
mod here.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You will leave like that only. Okay. So what you want to write? What you want to write? Tell me.
I wrote plus x, sir. Minus of minus
I
x.
didn't understand that. So mod x means minus x. Minus x is equal
Minus
to
of minus. Sir, there I wrote minus of minus
equation
x.
I have written. What you want to write?
I wrote there minus of minus x, sir, instead of minus.
Why?
Here, sir.
So you want to write like this?
Sir, I wrote like this.
You want to write like this?
Yes, sir.
So x is negative means x is already there is negative. Suppose x is equal to minus 5. Okay. So we consider an example today. Suppose x is equal to minus 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
X is equal to minus 5. Tell me what is minus of minus 5?
5. 5, sir.
5 plus 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you have written plus x. What is x?
Minus 5.
Minus 5. So whether this is true, these two are equal?
No, sir.
No. So if x is negative, you have to keep x like that only, x only. You cannot write x as minus x.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Right, okay. So afternoon we'll meet again. We can do some problems. Or we can clear your doubts. Okay.